There. That must be it. That's it. Do you know what? I'm extremely grateful that you actually mentioned it. Thank you so much. Oh God, it's a good thing to have friends like you, I swear. Now you should be able to hear me, I guess. I hope, anyway. You didn't miss much, trust me. All I was doing was talking about how I couldn't find those missiles. Can you please, like, tell me whether the levels are okay? Especially, like, when it comes to, like, fighting enemies and things like that. Because, I find that, like, usually with these Zelda games, and I noticed it in Twilight Princess, that, like, when you're getting like the audio levels right, is that normally things are all okay, but then as soon as you start like fighting enemies, then it becomes like extremely loud. As soon as you start fighting enemies, then things get loud. But I can fix that right up. I think what it is like just have like, now that should be a bit better. Is that like just keep me like informed about how things are. I can put things up and down and all around, up and down and all around. Can I just like turn you guys into skulls? Ah, I'm trying to turn you into a skull. See, he's like running. He's beating the clock. He's beating the clock. Oh my God. Can I like put you down and can I like? No, that'd be too good a story, wouldn't it? But at least I can. Maybe I can just like take them on like one at a time. Like the coward I am. Well, you'd be a coward as well if you only had like that many hearts. I swear, I can't like fight those lizards for crap. I can barely fight anything in this game. Okay. I can fight them. Give me more of those guys, since I can actually like compete with them. I see. Is this the actual next dungeon? It can't be. No, it's not. The actual dungeon is like the ship that's like going around in the sand. This is like a mini dungeon. I feel like there's like 5 mini dungeons before we actually get to the next dungeon or something. Now this is cool. Like I don't care who you are. I don't care even if you're me. You're probably one of the most like renowned Skyward Sword. Like renowned Skyward Sword detractors in history. Even if you're me, you have to admit that this is really cool. Like, and like, I mean really, really, really cool. It's just so smooth, you know? That's the thing, like I've said it again, I feel like I say this in like every single episode. The combat in this game is like ass. Like the combat in this game is just like flat out garbage. But I see what you want me to do here. Can I like whip or... Oh no, I got a hook shot, didn't I? Completely forgot that I got that. Oh well, like what's stopping me doing this though? Hang on a second. These are like puzzles a little bit like in like Twilight. These are like a little bit like Can I get that? Maybe the whip? There's like a thing here. Okay. Hey Tapers, long time no see. How are you doing? I'm just here being like me overcomplicating puzzles in this game as per usual. All I was saying was that like I say in I think like every single stream of this game, like the combat in this game is like flat out like garbage. Like there's like no denying it. Like the combat in this game is just like absolute garbage compared to every other Zelda game that exists. But like the puzzles and just like the ideas and the design and the style of this game is so good. Okay, let's see if I can like find a simple Boko Baba.
Still have yet to play the game myself, but ended up getting shot.
I got Shining Pearl as well. Like I have been playing it. Where does this want me to go? Just through here. Ah! Yo. I got Shining Pearl as well. I've talked a lot about it in my Let's Play. But I'm interested to see what your kind of thoughts are playing it now, Minnie. Because I know I've talked like quite a bit about it during the we were just flat out disappear.
Yeah, that's it. Hear you, but the game is drowning out your voice. Also might just be I can hear you, but the game. Yeah, that's the combat is usually like what it is. So thank you for mentioning it. I'm gonna like turn down the game audio just like a little bit. But please do keep telling me like how the within reason obviously. Within reason obviously. Please do like keep telling me like how the levels are, just because especially that's something I didn't mention yet, especially since like this is like a whole new computer that I'm streaming from. Actually, I'm like so excited and I'm so happy that everything's like working out, because although I almost had like a conniption fit. That's one of the reasons why I have this like vodka and tonic right now. This is just one of the reasons why I have this vodka and tonic right now. How am I supposed to get this? Can I like throw you through there? What the hell? But then I die in the sand. This is a whole new computer that I'm playing this on. Like I know I was like talking about this in like a previous stream. What the hell am I supposed to do here? I feel like what it wants me to do is like... But now I'm like stuck. Wait a second. I need to like... Let's get this like box off of here just for a second. I feel like what it must want me to do is like just like position this like in such a way that, yeah, just like that, in such a way that I'll still be able to get out again. There we go. This is like completely like disrupting my train of thought here. Your friends got you off of Mac. No more. So now I really am alone. now I really am like the only one of us using a Mac, I think. Am I, Minnie? Because for the longest time, I think it was just you and Sean, otherwise known as Kickbutt Toaster, was using one all the time when we were growing up as Let's Players. Let's put it that way. So now it must just be me. Oh, that's never going to come in handy. Just another item that I'll never use, right? So I'm streaming this from my new M1 Max MacBook Pro that I got, and I am extremely excited about it. Ah, don't laser me. Your laser can't exist outside of there. Well, that was a bit of a jam we got ourselves into, wasn't it? And it's just a relief that finally, like, I know I talked about this a little bit already, but finally, I'm able to just like stream using my okay, what the hell? Surely there must be like some way that I'm able to like snag this like through the bars or something like that. There must be something like that. Yeah, I can get that. That's how I. So for me, I wasn't even able to use, like, my MacBook Pro was a 2014 one, and I wasn't even able to use that. How the hell? Just blow some more of the sand out of the way just in case. I wasn't even able to use that one. Ah, now I see. It's like so interesting, like how intricate this gets. See, look, now that's gone on the other side, so I'm able to come through here, pull the lever. I wasn't even able to run streams off of my 2014 one just because Mac and streaming and everything just like highly incompatible. I'll try and just like fight one of you, please. There. So what I was actually like, what I was streaming off of this whole time was actually like a whoa. Was actually like an iMac I have over there in the that I have over there in the corner that had like Windows 10 evolved on it, installed on, that had like Windows 10 installed on it. So that's what I've been using, is that. Put this down here now, I guess. That's what I've been using, is that. But it was like such a nuisance, the fact that like I'm sitting here like 6 feet away from the 6 feet away from the desktop computer over there in the corner, with cables like coming all the way over there. So I wasn't really able to monitor the stream very effectively from that computer, which was over there in the corner, if you know what I mean. it was just like a lot more, it was so inconvenient. And as well, it was all windows, which was so like irritating to me. And it just wasn't really a good time, let's put it that way. What the hell am I able to do now? Oh, well, now the ship is all open. Now, like, the shark mouth or whatever is all opened up. So it was, like, extremely inconvenient. So I did get a new computer, just to answer your question, Tapers. It wasn't just for streaming. It was also because I kind of, once I saw like the new MacBook Pro that it was announced, I was extremely excited about it, and I was like, I kind of want one. Like my computer was just like, it was 7 years old. It was still running. It was still running well. But at the same time, like it was time for a new one. It was time for a new computer. So I was delighted that I was able to both get something nice and get something new. As well as something that would be really nice and powerful for recording and would also be compatible with streaming. So now actually I'm finally able to just stream using my laptop, like right here to my left. And have my mic and everything like logged onto it. What was the whole point of doing this? I have no idea what we're supposed to do now. I really should listen to Fi. Your wallet is full. That's not the kind of help I was looking for. That's not what I was hoping you would say. Yes, objective. What do I do now? Hey Conan, how are you doing? It's great to see you. I hope you're feeling okay. According to the skipper, that you may find information at the pirate stronghold. Is this not the pirate stronghold? Is this not what I was looking for? Oh, I have a sailcloth thing. I have information. Oh, here we go. Thank you. I need it. These masts and these sails are made from the ship? Ah, okay. So the whole reason we do that mini dungeon is so that we can see a little piece of the random little sail, I guess? Just so that she can tell us, oh, now you can douse for Nairu's ship or something. Oh well. That's just the way the game is, I guess. Yeah, they're so reliable. Like, that's the thing. Like, like, I still use my 2014 MacBook Pro, the one I have downstairs. I still use it a lot just for watching stuff and stuff like that. But this new computer, it is just like, I haven't thought of a name for it yet. Like, my old 2014 MacBook Pro's name was Enya. It just looked like an Enya. This new one, I don't know what to name it yet, but it is like, the screen is beautiful. Like the image, like the actual image that you get off the display is amazing, and the okay, so shoot it with. Oh, I need to like remember how to play this all over again. Can I like get rid of this? And get rid of this, since we don't need to go there anymore. We've been to all these places. So now we need to basically just like douse for the ship, I guess. And then like hit it with a cannon. Then we turn it into a flea. I bet it's like right over there. Get out of here, stupid fish. Or frogs, or whatever you are. Don't scare me. Oh, that's... I wish you could press a different button to exit out of the dousing, rather than having to... Can I not, like, go through here? excuse. Oh, that's the wall. Sorry, Link. Rather than having to press like this, like this like weird up directional button or whatever. Yeah, it's over there. I know. I'm like such a bad boat driver, just please ignore what you're seeing on the screen. Okay, so it must be like over here now somewhere. Surely? Sorry, I'm like just completely after like zoning out. A little bit. Let's try it now. Oh, whoa, okay, there it is. I guess we found it. Like, smash it with a hammer. There we go. Yeah, that's never going to be me. Like, I'm never going to be... That's alright. I'll never be a gondolier. I'll ride in one if one of them invites me on there. But yeah, I'm like so happy that this is now... That streaming is much less hassle, if you know what I mean. It's like a lot less kind of like work getting everything connected up and getting everything going the way it should be. Like it is so much better. And as well, like, hopefully, like, I don't seem to be having any issues with, like, frame rate, the way I used to randomly have, like, using the desktop computer for streaming. That just doesn't seem to be a thing, which I'm very happy about. Is this a door? Yeah. Is this a door? Oh, Big Mac and Little Mac? That's cute. Giant Brick? Giant Brick sounds like a good enough name to me. Do you know what? I'm actually going to, like, sit down here and recover my HP. What kind of computer did you get, Minnie, actually? I know you said it was that it's a Windows one, the new one. But talk to me a little bit about what it is. Also, I hope everybody had, like, a nice, holiday period, a nice Christmas and everything like that. Do you butterflies, otherwise known as the liars? I draw a heart and they think I drew a bomb. I'm not even going to, I've decided just not to engage with them any longer. Because they sit upon a throne of lies. Well, there's like a Nairu symbol right there. There's a plane flying over my house, just in case you can potentially hear it. Just in case you can potentially hear that. Christmas was really nice here. It was just really nice and, just just a nice, relaxing, kind of like, standard family Christmas. I don't know, like, how else to say it, you know? It's just a nice, relaxing time. We went out thankfully, we were able to go out to my parents' place for Christmas Day. And then, like, the next day, we went out to my parents' place as well, and my grandparents came to visit. Welcome to the part of the Let's Play where I have no idea what I'm doing again, by the way. Are we going to be able to make this, please? Thank you. Do you know what I was saying? You missed it. There was a part at, like, the start of this stream where I didn't have, like, where I had my mic on mute without noticing it until Minnie told me that it was on mute. Also, I have no idea what this is doing, but I'm going to just decide that it's doing something. And what I was saying was that, like, I really like this time of year, in between actual Christmas and New Year's Eve. It's like it's still the holiday period, but there's like nothing hectic about it, you know? It's like your time is really your own. You're just able to kind of relax and enjoy the kind of the season that's in it, you know, without any sort of like, okay, hi there. Can I just like run past all you? Please don't all like rush me right about now. Thank you. So yeah, I've been off actually. I was really lucky this year. I was able to get time off from Thursday last week until today. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So 6 days off. It's been really, really nice and relaxing. You don't say, Fi. I know I knew I paid you to have you around here for something. Custom build. Really nice. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of stuff you can put out with that. I think for like a PC, for if you are going looking for like that really is the dream, isn't it? Like the custom bespoke built gaming computer really is like the ultimate, isn't it? For when you do have when you are using a Windows computer for gaming. I'm skipping all you backs. And I am in the exact same boat as you as well, in that I really know absolutely nothing about how to actually build any of those things or what any of the parts would be for. So I would probably be just like you and be like, oh great, that's what I need, is like someone to just like someone to just build it. I'll just trust you to know what you're doing, and you build me the computer, please. Thank you. I'm sure you'll pay them back somehow, you know. Someday, the time will come. Yes, I've done it, game. I have done what you asked of me. Oh, I bet there's like more in here. This is just like straight up like this is just like straight up the Crystal Maze or something like that, featuring Richard O'Brien of Rocky Horror Picture Show renown. I bet there are a couple of people here in the audience who'll know what that is. Okay, so wait a second. How do I know which one is first? Is it because of their hands? So you have 3 fingers. You also have 3 fingers. I'm going to guess that it's like... Hang on a second. So the red is at top. So I'm going to guess that it's like down, right, up, down. Down, right, up, down. Ah, my glass! Did you hear that? I like totally like smacked my glass with the Joy-Con. That obviously wasn't it. So I know like now what the puzzle is. I just don't know like how to tell like which order to do it in. Unless it's something to do with the skeleton. Oh, that's very sweet. I feel like every time I stream this game, it's like a dungeon, and then I have like no clue what I'm doing. Next I'm gonna try like down, up, right, down, up, right, down. Let's try that this time. No. Maybe... So I tried like down, right, up, down, didn't I? Did I try? Ah! No, now I see it! There's like different number of like red spokes on each one. So it's actually down, up, down, right. Ah! I'm telling you, I watched so much down, up, down, right. No, that's... I watched so much Crystal Maze as a child. Like, these puzzles are just like nothing to me. I say that with such hubris, and now it's just probably going to like kick my ass. The game is going to kick my ass, but that was my favorite child when that was like my favorite child. That was there's only one thing worse than a child. No, there's only one thing worse than a rapist. A child. That was my favorite like program when I was about 7, I would say. I enjoyed it all throughout my childhood. But I adored it when I was like about like 7 or 8, I would say. It's just so good. Like I just enjoyed like, I think I enjoyed everything about it. Like, cause it's not just like when you think about it, yes, it's like a puzzle game or whichever, like a puzzle game show, you know. But even like as a puzzle game show, like the Crystal Maze was just in a league of its own because of like the kind of the design of everything, you know, just the way that everything was designed. Like you had like the Aztec zone, you had the industrial zone, you had the futuristic zone, the medieval zone, and then like the and then like the like you just had like all of the different styles, like all of the different setups there. And then you had like the various people, obviously, who were playing the games. They were always a laugh as well, you know. It was then they introduced them. It's almost like stars in their eyes. They're like, oh, George is an insurance salesman from Kent. Tracy is like a Tesco cash register or sales assistant or something from Derbyshire or something like that. Like, it was always like this kind of stuff. But then no matter who they are, they all end up in a jumpsuit, like, as you say, falling into water or getting locked into some sort of room with a big spider's web in it. Or look at this guy. Doesn't like drive like Crocomire? Is that what we're doing here? Okay, don't make the sword electric, please. No, don't do that. Whoa, 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 I wasn't expecting that. He just like sworded me. Get off. I'm gonna put the TikTok croc is under there. So now you don't even have a sword. So you look like Brad Pitt. That don't. Oh, he's gonna get the hook out. assume this is one of those bosses where if I had like, can I just like bomb him? Is he like one of these bosses that I can just like cheese by bombing? Apparently not. I died. Let me have a look here and catch up. Tekken characters. Yeah, there was. There totally was. I'm gonna continue. I thought once he lost the sword, he'd be easier, but apparently I was being foolish. And then, like, what I love is when the best part is when you guys drop hearts and just drop those rupees that as Kai informed us I'm not able to hold. The best part is when somebody gets locked in, and then they're like, "Are you going to spend a crystal to let them out?" And they're like, "No, leave them in the medieval zone." And then, like, every now and then, they'd like clip back and they'd like show like, you've got Kenneth who's still locked into the game in the medieval zone. And then they just show him looking all sad on his own, locked into a room while they're playing whatever game they're playing next or whatever. It's just a funny program. But like when you think about it, it's just like, it's crazy when you think of like the setup that they had like going for it. Like the fact that they had like all of these sets built and all of these like rooms and all of these like puzzles and everything like that. Like it's crazy when you think about it. What you have like nowadays in comparison, like The Cube or like Taskmaster or something like that, it's like nowhere near the level that like the Crystal Maze is on. But yeah, so I miss it a lot sometimes. It was definitely like my favorite program. But then like at one point Richard O'Brien stopped doing it. Like instead of Richard O'Brien, it was some other guy. That's it. I think a lot of the time, like a lot of the time, I don't think it was worth it to get the person. Do you know what? I'm gonna save here, and I'm gonna sit on this stool, and then I'm gonna save. A lot of the time, I don't think it was worth it. You know, I don't think it was worth it at all to let the person out. I think it just depended on like Do you know what? Actually, if I like. I'm thinking maybe what I should do is like leave and like enter this room again, and that'll set like, just in case I die, to Captain Hook again. And then at least like my respawn point will be in here rather than all the way at the other end of the ship. Well, anyway, at least even if you didn't win, to be honest, I hardly saw them. I think I only saw them win an actual prize once or twice. Like, oh, of course I can't skip this. I never saw him like electrify that sword, whatever it was with this guy. I feel like I hardly ever like. Yeah, they had to move between the zones. They had to like crawl through pipes and everything, or like climb a wall, or they had to like. I feel like. Usually, like, my problem with this game is that I just, like, try and attack too fast, I think, or something. I think I'm trying to, like, play it like Twilight Princess. Jump backwards. Just jump backwards. Hook. Oh, he hooks back. fight the fry bites back. Okay, let's not like... We were doing so well, let's not be idiots. Or the fry bites back. That does a whole heart as well. Jesus, thank you. Finally. Yeah, they always had to like go between the zones as well. Like they had to do some puzzle to raise the portcullis to get into the medieval zone because Mumsy had it locked or something like that. I don't know, something like that. Yeah, there's a 99% chance that that was a pirate of all things, stupid bitch. Thank you, finally I got it. And we got the bow. Mumsy, there were like multiple Mumsies. I remember sometimes she was like a fortune teller. That's technically the final item in the game as well, by the way. I think like most of the time she was some sort of fortune teller character or something like that. Okay, nice one. Shoot arrows to strike certain devices. Okay, if you say so. Fort Boyard. I think Fort Boyard is like the only thing that like approaches the... Come on. That approaches the quality of the Crystal Maze. I think like Fort Boyard is like the only thing that is any way close to being as good as the Crystal Maze was. There was also, oh my god, this is like bringing it all back now. There was also this one where, but I think it was kids in this one, where like they had like some sort of video game overlay over it or something like that. Like some 90s equivalent of a video game overlay at any rate. So it'd be like in like some sort of dungeon or something like that. But like they'd show them like, let's say, jumping over obstacles or something. And obviously it was all like green screened or something. Like it was actually this kid like jumping over blocks or something like that, but I guess like they overlaid some sort of like computer graphic to make it look like they were jumping over whoa, hang on a second. Whoa. To make it look like they were jumping over rocks in a moat or something like that. Yeah. Fort Boyard didn't mess around, I swear. It really didn't. That totally hit that stupid time stone. There we go. But yeah, I feel like Fort Boyard is the only one that was anyway like close to being as good as the Crystal Maze. The Crystal Maze was just like in a league of its own. Oh, more you guys that I can barely fight. Great. I thought of something else about like the Crystal Maze as well, but I can't remember what it was now. Very unorthodox ladder climbing technique we have in this game, by the way. Finally, I have something like that I can take you guys out with. Oh, what does that do, holding it? Does that, like, increase the power? Or, like, something? Or the accuracy? Is that what that does? That's a bit crazy, I must say. Can you do, like, Breath of the Wild? And can you pick up the arrows as, like... Oh, you can! That's good. I guess maybe this, like, increases the... accuracy. Maybe? There's like some other asshole shooting at me. You. I keep like just like jerking at like the at the last second at the last second it just moves when I release the button or whatever. But I must say it does feel pretty good, this the bow in this game. I haven't like done this since like the first time I played this game, by the way. So like I have like no I have like zero memory of this. Like of what this dungeon is going to end up entailing. I have like zero memory of it whatsoever. Tier rankings from 90s game. I swear, the 90s game shows, I've seen them all. I have seen them all. I was actually literally just about to like tell an anecdote about Bullseye. Have you seen Bullseye? You have to have seen Bullseye. If anyone who grew up in Ireland or the UK in the 90s has to have seen Bullseye, I think. The most like bizarre yet amazing concept for a game show that there is, I swear. It's just like it's an absolute treat. Good job, Veep. Great, that's all I need. Some other ancient robotic blabbermouth who just can't help but insert themselves into the narrative of my life. That's all I need right now. I say that now, I'm so derisive, and then like in about 5 minutes I'm gonna be like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I wish I'd paid attention when they were explaining to me what I needed to do. Yeah, who knows? I suppose they'd sell it. That's what I do. If I want a boat, I definitely just sell it. You can get good money for those things. So then I guess I hookshot over here. This is all like satisfyingly linear at the moment. Some hookshot, right? You can't even reach the thing. Oh, that's to like get up here, I guess, is what it is. There was like the thing I was going to talk about with Bullseye is that like one episode of Bullseye that I saw. Oh, do I actually have an empty bottle? Scoop. I'm scooping. You're getting scooped. Fat Man Scoop, Crooklyn Clan. I remember seeing like an episode of what the hell, the Small Seed Satchel. This game is just bizarre, I swear, like in its design choices. Woo yourself. What the hell is this? A crane? Can I just like use the hookshot to hit you? No, that'd be too simple. The like anecdote, it's not even an anecdote. It's just like, it's barely an anecdote. But one episode I remember of Bullseye, the way they were always in pairs, it was always like a pair of people or whatever, like a team. Like Supermarket Sweep as well, you know, it was always like a team of people playing it. Well, like, one episode that I saw of... That's not very helpful, is it? This thing isn't even open. Oh, you can like walk with it in this game? I completely like forgot about it. Oh, you could do that in like Wind Waker HD as well. But like one one episode of Bullseye, like, they were always like a team of 2 people that were playing on the game, obviously. I have no keys. That were playing the game or whatever. Well, one episode, you want to know how the team knew each other or whatever? Like how they came to like know each other. One of them was unemployed and one of them worked at the job center. I was like, obviously one of you isn't doing a job at all, right? Because you're unemployed, but the other one obviously isn't doing a great job either if you're still unemployed. Okay, so what's the story with this boat now? I'm just wondering whether this is going to be open now, potentially. Since now we're back in the past. No. Just no, it isn't. Supermarket Sweep was like another great one. It was just a great game show. Okay, so now that is there. Is there anything like up here, I wonder? Or where do I go now, by the way? Hang on a second. I knew I should have listened to that guy when he was talking to me. Well, I wonder now if let's actually try. Well, now those have like barbed wire on them. Does this door open if it like has stop like at the very last second moving the Joy-Con? Yeah, that's it. It's like he's supposed to be looking for a job, not playing a game show. But he's supposed to, or maybe like the idea is that like maybe if they win big on Bullseye, then neither of them will need a job ever again. Maybe that's the idea behind it. This is just like one very mysterious hallway here that has no purpose. Unless there's like some sort of like Dark Souls illusory wall or something like that here. There's the lying butterflies again that we're just not going, that we refuse to engage with. Thanks for coming by, Minnie. I really appreciate it. Hope you have a great time. And a happy new year in case I'm not talking to you. And all the best for the future. Supermarket Sweep is just crazy. Like, I can't even, like, who came up with the idea of that? Like, it's just insane as is. And then they're there, like, running around the supermarket at the end, like, trying to find, like, each of the items or whatever. And then they're like picking up some like giant inflatable banana or something that has like a bonus attached to it or some crap. Hey Fury, how are you doing? I wasn't talking to you. I swear. I think this happened the last time when I said hello to you as well. The HomePod Mini downstairs thought I was talking to Siri, not Fury, and it just started talking downstairs. It can hear me from like all over the house. That microphone is like really sensitive. You missed, so Fury, all you've missed so far is me talking about like 30-year-old game shows. That's literally all you've missed. Ah, we're finally getting somewhere. As usual in these Zelda games, stop thinking and just trust the dungeon design to bring you where you need to go, and everything will be everything will work out fine. Trying to think like what other game shows there were that I remember watching in the 90s specifically. Crystal Maze was definitely the big one. There was no other game show that approached it. Well, there was like Family Fortunes, obviously. I mean, that's another one of the... What is this? This just isn't even anything. Well, maybe now I can go outside and like look at him up there. Wow. Maybe now I can like go outside and come back in or something like that. Something crazy. And this will probably be full up with sand or something. That's what I'm guessing anyway. I'm rather hoping. Well, this isn't going to work, is it? There's no boat here. And I know that the eye is on this side. The eye is on this side. I can hit it from down here. I know I can. No, I can't. No is a very strong word. This mightn't even be what we need to do. I'm just like guessing that what we need to do is like go back outside now. Go back in time. Let's just check down here first, just in case there's anything that I'm missing by not coming in here. Just in case. I suppose then coming into like the early 2000s, there was like, well no, that was like the late 90s, I suppose, wasn't it? That started. There's the boss door, by the way, imposingly enough. I suppose like that was in the late 90s that started, like the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire with Chris Tarrant or whatever. And then going into the 2000s, you had like The Weakest Link was the big one. That was probably like the biggest game show of like the 2000s, I would wager. Excuse me? You're really gonna do this? Oh look, they're all like trapped in there, hey. Oh, that sparky thing. Who, what's her name? Anne Robinson? She was cool, you have to admit. I was just down there. I need to go back in time again. Activate two, of course, we have to activate 2 power generators. You can do it. Maybe that propeller I was trying to activate will actually do something now. Wasn't there like a propeller I was trying to activate, but it was like back in time, so maybe it wasn't able to do anything because there was no electricity on the ship then or something? I can't remember where it is now, actually. It was like somewhere in some corridor I remember seeing it. The lottery numbers? No. Sorry, that's not how it works, unfortunately. I don't think there is a lottery in this game. As far as the Hylians are concerned, or like the Sky people, or whoever they are, there isn't even like technology or whatever. Oh well, maybe I can, like, shoot this through here. With, like, split-second timing. I'm gonna, like, try my first idea first, which is, like, going back up outside. Going back up outside, changing the time again, then going down into the boat and through the window of the side of the ship. That's what I'm going to try now. Or no, we're going forward in time. Now we're back in time. So it's in the present day that there's no electricity. Back in the past, everything works. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so now I can come... No, I meant to, like, go back in time first, didn't I? Or forward in time. Jesus. Forward in time. It's like Hyrule must be, like, in some sort of, like, dark ages at the moment or something. Considering that, like, the way things are currently, there is, like, no technology whatsoever or whatever. At least down here on the surface. Okay, let's see what things are like in here now. Oh, is this one of the generators already? Oh, of course, it's, like, not active. It's like... Oh, but look, a switch. We're getting there, inch by inch and row by row. Do you think I'm going to get hitting you when you're electric? When you're, like, electrified? You've got everything coming. Do you think I can, like, hit the, like... Time stone? Oh, I totally can. Aha! You didn't think I knew that you were the branch outside my window. Yeah, I'm on my way. Jesus, I only just, like, deactivated one of them, and here you are riding my... Or activated one of them, and here you are riding my ass about how I need to get the other one now. Okay, so let's try, like, my next idea, which was changing the time again. At least now I have, like, a fast, convenient way to change time back and forth without, like, going outside through the whole ship or whatever. Yeah, there's probably a lot that I just haven't paid attention to in this game, Fury, if I'm being 100% honest. I just haven't, like, paid attention at all to what the game has been telling me. And there is, like, like, this is the game that brought about the... I'm gonna say controversial for me, the kind of unnecessary, like, official Zelda timeline or whatever. This is the game that started all of that nonsense. Can you not just let me have it? It's bad enough I'm like shooting through these like... through these bars. There we go. I just don't know why, like, why there needed to be, like, an official timeline. Like, I don't think they're, like, I don't think there being, like, an official timeline brings anything to the game, really. Do you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't, like, add anything necessarily. Can I, like, not push you any further? Oh, the whole point is that, like, now this is, like, not blocked off. So what happens if I, like... Ah, now I see. Okay. I know what I'm doing now. I just don't understand. Yeah, like, I don't think there needs to be, like, an official timeline. Like, have, like, an implied timeline, fair enough, you know? Like, I think it is cool to have, like, some sort of, like, random links, and not random, but some sort of, like, the opposite of random, like, plotted out, like, links between, pardon my pun, like, connections between the different games that there are, you know? Like, I find it great to have that, but I don't, like, see the... Yeah, I know. I don't see, like, the value of kind of, like, cementing that into like, an official... Excuse me. Give me some space here. I don't see, like, the value in, like, cementing that into, like, an official timeline which can never be changed or whatever, you know? Like, this is now the way it is and how it shall always be, and any other theories that anybody might have are completely null and void, you know? That's what I don't like about it. It's like, it kind of, like, stops a lot of, like, theorizing dead in its tracks, if you know what I mean. That's, like, very confusing, actually. I haven't, like, remarked on that. But when you pull out the bow, Link turns around to face the direction the camera is facing. Like that. Which I find, like, very, like... I'll need to get used to that. It's a little bit, like, discombobulating. But yeah, it's like it kind of, like, stops the conversation, if you know what I mean, like, dead in its tracks, you know? It's like, the most fun part about any of these things is, like, is the arguing, and the theorizing, and the kind of duking it out, I guess, you know? Is that not, like, is that not, like, what everybody's favorite thing to do would have been, is, like, notice the different, like, connections and theorize about, like, what's linked to what and everything, you know? Is that not the fun part? And then, like, having an official timeline the way they do now, however, kind of, and I almost have, like, the sense that the thing is that, like, the problem with it is that it really feels like an afterthought. It feels like something that's, like, at least partly, maybe not entirely, but at least, like, partly just imposed on the games after the fact, if you know what I mean. Like, you know, you can tell that, like, some of them, yes, were meant to be, like, a direct kind of, like, follow on from each other or be in the same universe or whatever. Okay, this isn't where I wanted to go at all. I wanted to go, like, further down. Oh yeah, to do that I need to go into outside the ship again. you can tell that it's just kind of like superimposed onto the games after the fact. Like it's like they made them fit together, you know, rather than it having been something that was intentionally done that way from the very beginning, or that was like part of the concept from the very beginning, you know. And that always just feels like a little bit lazy. Well, not lazy, but always just like feels a little bit like unnecessary, I guess, you know. Yeah, I guess so. Like that's like I like that and I like that about the Pokemon games, that they do have that, but without it being like so, but without it necessarily being like of the official line. Like I think it's more fun that it's like you say, Fury, that it's like you can spot the links between them and the connections between them without it necessarily having to be the official timeline or whatever, you know. I kind of like that a lot. Okay, what kind of crap are we gonna have to go through here? This doesn't look that bad. Famous last words, everybody. It's like over there. There's like something over there. Oh, the whip! One of the items that I always forget exists. How do you control this thing again? It was literally like just the last stream when I was like using this thing, and already I'm just like, how do you do this? How do you do this? Yeah, that's the thing. I think that you're exactly right, Fury. I think like anybody who's is this all just going to be loot that I don't care about? It's alright, it'll give me a chance to like continue my train of thought. I think like anybody who's passionate about a video game series, they love, like, the lore is one of the things that we love, you know, and we love having something to like having something where we feel like we've noticed something, or where we feel like we've seen something that was maybe like an Easter egg, or was maybe like an Easter egg perhaps, or something like that, or where you're wondering like, oh, the developers must have put that in there for people to notice it so that they could draw this conclusion or something like that. And then what we love is then talking with other people like that, just like right now, who are just as passionate about it, and like having the conversation about it, you know. That's what we love doing. So then it's like when there's an official timeline, it's almost like it takes that fun away, if you know what I mean. It like it means that like you don't have the fun of the arguing about it, I guess. Oh, handy dandy shortcut. I guess that's what it is. Especially like when like I have no problem with it when there's like intentional lore and intentional connections, but like with the Zelda timeline, it really felt like so forced. It was like, oh yeah, and the Oracle games happen in this timeline just because we couldn't figure out somewhere else to put them. You know, that's what it is. That's it. You're exactly right, Tapers. Yeah, we came to save you. The captain's cabin? Is the captain that bony old asshole that I already fought? Are all beetles related? I imagine they're all like part of the same family, I guess. I think Beetle is like a cool character, almost like the way the... Like, I think Beetle, what's cool about Beetle is that you see like these different like iterations of him, you know? That, like, what's cool about Beetle is you see these different iterations of him throughout the game, so it's completely like, so it's like completely like believable that he's just like Link is the incarnation of the hero across different times and worlds and dimensions or whatever. Like Beetle is the same thing. Like in every universe, the person who is Beetle is some sort of merchant, I guess, you know. And I think that's kind of cool. Just like, I guess there's that guy who looks like Tingle in Twilight Princess, I guess. Yeah, he's just like the omniscient, omnipresent, all powerful being is Beetle. That's what it is. Okay, so now do I have to fight another one of these pirate guys? Oh, I guess I have to, like, go back in time again. Big surprise. I remember this dungeon when Skyward Sword came out first. This is the dungeon that everyone was crazy for. Like, people would just shut up. We do this, like, nonsense every single time I come through here. Blow your stupid little horn. I stamp you once, you die. Can we just, like, maybe cut out the kind of pussyfooting around? Now I've lost my train of thought all of a sudden again. Oh yeah, this was like the dungeon that like everybody who played this game was obsessed with. Like, it was their favorite, absolute favorite dungeon in the game. Like, people found it so like mind-blowingly good. Okay, so what does this button do? Ah, I see what I have to do now. Again, I think the dungeons are like this game's like strongest they're definitely like the strongest aspect of this game, without a doubt. A lot of the rest of this game, and I know I think I've had the same like discourse every single stream, but like a lot of the rest of this game is mediocre at best, but the actual dungeon design itself is so good. Oh my god, are we actually going fighting the boss now already? That's crazy. I feel like all of like the mini dungeons were longer than the dungeon itself. Squid carving. I wonder what the boss could be. I do not remember how to fight this boss at all either, by the way, just full disclosure. I remember an eye, I remember tentacles, I remember shooting the eye with an arrow. These are the things that I remember. But after that, I know nothing. Well, no, there'll be like a stool downstairs as well, won't there? Where the actual boss door is. Surely. I still think, like, even with the, like, the improved... That is, like, probably the dungeon map, and I probably could have got it at the very beginning of the game, and just did not bother. Like, just did not care. Like, who needs it, right? Where is this, like, boss door? Oh, it's down here. Okay. This is, so, like, I must say, this is, like, so nice just to be able to, like, stream and monitor the stream and tweet, and my father does tweets, all from the same computer, like, all right to my left within, like, 1 foot of me. It is, like, so convenient, I swear. It's like I have a new lease on life. Like, this is like a comfort, like a quality of life upgrade, the likes of which I only remember from when I got, like, my laptop instead of the instead of, like, hauling the desktop computer downstairs every time I wanted to record. I have not named it yet. I was talking about that earlier. So the names of my various computers have been... My first laptop that I bought for myself was Lavos. Right? It was a HP laptop that I bought for, I think, €560 when I was in college. My second laptop was my MacBook Pro. Oh, here we go. Tentacle time. Like that guy, XXX Tentacle Porn, or XXX Tentacion, or whatever his name was. Where do I go now? Where do I go? Surely not down. Oh, in here, okay. Oh, whoa, the whole ship is like going side to side. Wow. So my second, Oh, you have to use the, Skyward Strike. My second computer, so my MacBook Pro that I bought, was, in 2014, was, Enya, and... Whoa. This is interesting. What, is Donkey Kong going to be the boss or something? Whoa. That was Enya. And then after that, I did have like a Windows laptop, which I never really used very much. But it was kind of like black and orange. I used it mostly for playing Steam games on, really. I never really... I don't think I recorded even one Let's Play from it. I'm trying to think, did I like record anything on it at all? An evil presence, you don't say. There's a 99% probability that it's the boss professor. The that laptop was Count Dooku. That was that laptop's name. So now this one, the new MacBook Pro, the M1 Max, I don't know what I'm going to name it. Actually, I should probably like stop looking at the chat right now. Oh, Garnet. It had the drive from Henry, and then this one is Amethyst. Oh, that's cute. Oh, TLoZ, okay. I presume we're going to have to get like a Skyward Strike charged up. There we go. I think that's what you have to do. You have to like destroy the tentacles so that then they're not in the way when the eye comes out. Is that not it? It's like something like that. I say that now. I have like an awful habit in like every single game that I let's play or like record of like getting up on my high horse as soon as I like start winning, and then like the game just makes me eat shit. Coming out this time, madam. Ah, here you are. I couldn't see anything. I was like, what's happening here? Sorry if I'm like being quiet, by the way. It's just because I'm trying to do this like stupid Skyward Strike on these stupid like tentacles, and like run away and see what I'm doing at the same time. Let me guess. Oh dear. Hey, that totally hit. Was that it? Was that actually it? Or is this just like phase 2? Oh, I knew it. I guess I spoke too soon. Oh, well, I wonder what I need to do. Donkey Kong up It looks like someone gave her a bad weave again. It's like every time someone gives her a bad weave, she gets so angry, her head starts spinning, and she's like, why did you give me a bad weave? It's like... Whoa! More Skyward striking, I guess. Whoa, what the hell am I supposed to do here? I guess just get in there? I think. That got rid of one of them, at least. Link, what the hell are you doing to me? I swear. It's the Skyward Strike is like so finicky. Do they just die to arrows as well? That's good to know as well. What the hell am I supposed to do? Oh my god, this is crazy. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Can I just maybe, like, hit them with my sword? If they can, like, die to arrows, maybe I can, like, just... Oh, I can. Well, I don't know why I would have believed that I had to, like, use, like, just, like, I don't know why I believed. I don't know why I thought that I had to use the Skyward Strike, maybe because like every single other one of this bitch's tentacles was immune to everything except that. That's crazy, oh my god. Well, we did it in the end, everybody. That was like so unexpected that you could just use the regular sword, because they make like this big point of telling you that, oh, you need to use sacred power, and it's like that the sword doesn't work on the tentacles, and then it's like, oh, but actually this time, for no apparent reason, just completely arbitrarily, you can just attack the snakes with the sword, you know? Just cause, you know? I'm gonna take my heart container. I'm gonna hit this thing with another my favorite move, the Skyward Strike. The least finicky move in the game. And then I'm going to probably close off the stream after this and then make some dinner or something. I've got everything pretty much ready to go, all nice and prepped downstairs. I pretty much just have to finish this vodka and tonic I'm drinking. And then we're good to go. Everything, I'm looking at like the stream preview window. I'm like so happy with the way everything looks, like the quality and everything like that. Like really, really happy, and I haven't had to worry at all about like I haven't had to worry at all about like the frame rate going all wacky, like it randomly used to do on the other computer for no reason that I could decipher. The thing is, like with game shows, back to game shows, I just thought of something. The thing is, like, with, oh great, we can search for more crap. What a brilliant upgrade. It looks pretty sharp, though, I must say. The, thing is with game shows, I guess the reason why they're no fun to watch now anymore is because most game shows are just like celebrity game shows. It's like almost every single game show now, like Family Fortunes and all, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, all of them, they're all like celebrities that are on there, and it's like, I don't want to see celebrities on a game show. I want to see like regular people like you and me on there, you know? It's like there are very and like there are very few that are, like, suppose you have like all of the, you have all of those ones like the Chase and like Tipping Point and things like that, right? But it seems like almost every single one is like a celebrity one, you know? Yeah, exactly. You want to see like someone like a neighbor or something on there. I am not coming back here. Thank you for the invitation, but I'm like not ever coming back here ever again. So where do I go now, Fi? Actually, I should have been listening to you, I guess. Oh yeah, we need to, I'll go and do that first. I'll go to the Isle of Songs. I'll get that crap done. It was way more entertaining. Like, that's the thing. I think they, like, the people that produce these shows feel like it's more entertaining to have celebrities on them, but celebrities are boring. Like, the majority of them compared to, like, real people. I feel like regular people, because they're not trying to, like, preserve a reputation or any of this crap, you know? Like, they're way more interesting people. I guess that's why I love, like First Dates Ireland. I've seen, like, the UK version of First Dates as well, but I find it's not as good. It's not as kind of, like, quaint, I guess. It's a little bit more, there's a little bit more kind of, like, of a put on, you know? A little, you know, but like, First Dates Ireland is very natural. And I think part of why I love it is that it's, like, it's regular people being really cool, like either really nice or really funny or just being themselves or like with their own kind of like interesting stories, I guess, you know? So like like that's what I love about that program, about like First Dates Ireland is like exactly that, is that it's actual like real people, not like celebrities on there. Like, I don't want like oh, another classic game show. Well, I think this was on like the 80s, but definitely like in the 90s as well. Like Stars in Their Eyes. Stars in Their Eyes is like the greatest concept for like a game show of all time. Like, Stars in Their Eyes is, like, I love it. I was watching it again recently. They showed, like, some random, like, rerun of it or whatever. Stars in Their Eyes is absolutely amazing. If nobody knows what, like, Stars in Their Eyes is, basically what would happen is, like, these, like, regular people, like you and me, it should be like, oh, Janice is a secretary in Surrey or whatever, and then they show like her Janice going about her regular everyday life or whatever. But then Janice would come out and they'd be like, who are you going to be tonight, Janice? And Janice would be like, tonight I'm going to be Barbara Streisand or something, and they'd like get her like done up and made up to look like Barbara Streisand or whatever singer, right? Whatever singer, and then they'd do like an impersonation, like a performance, and actually sing the song or whatever. And it was amazing. Like, some of these people were crazy talented. Like, they were so good. Like, they were really amazing singers or whatever. But that was part of, like, the magic of it, is that they show all these regular people going about their mundane everyday lives, right? And then it's like they get on the stage and they just, like, become a new person. And it's like, oh my god, who would have thought that like, Audrey, who works at the deli counter in Sainsbury's or whatever, could, like, deliver, like, that kind of, like who could be, like, Janet Jackson or something like that. It's insane. Like, it's a crazy program. Yeah, that's it as well. You get way more invested because you're actually interested in who they are, I guess, you know? That's the thing. The Great British Bake Off and we parted ways. I've got bored of it. I'm not one of those people who's like extremely like partisan about like the fact that it's not Mel and Sue anymore or whatever. Now I do think that Mel and Sue were better presenters and Mary Berry was better as well. It was just a better program. But it's mostly because I've seen so much of it that I'm just bored of it now. Like it's the same as like RuPaul's Drag Race or whatever. I watched it back in like back in my 20s. It feels weird to be able to say that. But I watched it back when I was like 23, 24, 25, 26, I guess. And I really enjoyed it. And then after that, I was just like, this is just the same like format over and over again. But I've heard actually that the UK one is really good. Like, is actually a lot more entertaining now than the American one. So I might actually try it and see if that's any good or if it's worth watching. You learned Din's power. Oh, so we have to start the stream next time with another one of those like horrific, like arbitrary teardrop exercise things. Oh my god. That's what I love about Coach Trip as well. Like Coach Trip, like when it's the regular people, they're insane. Like these regular people that are on there are just crazy that are on Coach Trip. And I think that's part of it, is that these people, they're just being themselves. They're not like being their celebrity persona or whatever. That's what's so fascinating about it. And some of them are just insane. Like some of the people that show up on Coach Trip specifically are absolutely bonkers. It's a wonder they're left out at all. It's a wonder they're allowed to be amongst the public. They're just insane. Just insane people. I'm trying to think like what other like game shows there are, I guess. Like Coach Trip, I guess, is a game show technically, isn't it? I feel like Coach Trip is like another one like the Crystal Maze where it almost defies explanation. I think you almost have to like you have to experience Coach Trip to really know what it's all about. Yes, I saw that Coach Trip is on Netflix now, at least like a couple of like seasons of it. Let's give these guys the slip again. That's such like a good tactic. Ever since I learned how to do that accidentally, I've been doing it all the time. I saw that recently that there are that there were some seasons of Coach Trip that they're after pushing on Netflix now. So I might actually check some of it out because it was on Channel 4. I think it might still be on Channel 4. And on Channel 4 you have ads, obviously. On like, by Channel 4 I mean like on all 4, like the 4 on demand one or whatever. Maybe I can just get up to where that stupid game is. I hate, like, these are the worst parts of the game for me. These, like, teardrop things. They're the worst. Also, I didn't know you were engaged, Tapers. Congratulations. I'm gonna guess it's like up here where the temple entrance is. Ah, sailcloth. Bad time to go and take a drink. Oh, more dousing, more dousing. Well, it's down there somewhere. Down here somewhere? Don't tell me I like came all the way up this volcano. Well, I suppose it's easier to like climb down the volcano than climb up at least, but still. Don't tell me I came all the way up here for no reason. Anyway. Oh, that's nice. It's always nice to hear people being happy. Whoa, Jesus, it went like ballistic there for a while. Oh, here it is. Oh, yeah, I have to. How do I do the harp again? Oh, yeah, that one. I'm not doing this now, by the way. This is like the worst part of the game ever, is these stupid, like... These stupid, like, teardrop exercises. It's almost like who... Like, they're fun in Twilight Princess because they're not stressful, you know? They're actually just quite cool, you know? What the hell is this song? What the actual hell? I'm like not going to the fucking Silent Realm. That's like for next year or well, technically next year probably. Oh my god. But yeah, I think we're going to like finish up there for now. All I was going to say was that like nobody, like they were fun in Twilight Princess because they had a point, because you were like dispelling the Twilight. In this game, it's just like, oh yeah, arbitrarily do this for no reason. Thank you very much to everybody for coming out this evening for the stream. There is the Discord. I feel like I never advertise enough the fact that there's the Discord, and the fact that and I never like do the whole like cheesy please follow me, please to make me happy, follow me. I never do that, thankfully. But there is the Discord community if you want to join. Let me see if I can... Is there a link to that on the channel? Here's me being like your friendly neighborhood, like unprofessional streamer who doesn't know what they're doing. Where is it? There is like there's a link, I think, on my Twitch channel page, I think. Channel. Eats Patty. Yeah, there is. Hang on a second. Let's check if this works. Does this work? That's like the link to it. It's on the channel page on Twitch as well. Can somebody check? Like, I know Fury, you're already in there, but feel free to join. It's not like it's crazy busy or anything, but we're building a nice little community over there. You know, we've got some good times and fun times. Yeah, I need a bot, I really do. And another thing that I won't know how to use. I think I need a mod is what I need, like someone who's able to do all this crap that I'm not able to. That's probably what I need more than anything. Oh my god. But yeah, that link should work. I see it has worked because I just saw you cropped up there, Tapers, so that seems to have worked perfectly well. Brilliant. And you're in the no more bananas leaves thing. I'm going to give you a good morning. A good morning emote. Brilliant. Well, look, thank you everybody for coming out. I'm going, let me think, like Saturday I'll have some time. Maybe we'll stream on Saturday on New Year's Day, but I'd actually like to record some stuff on Saturday maybe, so we'll see. Keep an eye out for updates on Twitter, so at Rock Paper Mario, or on Discord, or just by following and getting email notifications. But for now, thank you very much for hanging out. I appreciate it, and for all of the fun times. See you next time. Bye now.